Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today, we're doing something different again. Today we are going to play checkers. My edition, of course. So, I'll show y'all with this what rules there are. So, normally, now I don't know if this is how it's always played, but red pieces stay red, white pieces stay white. But we're going to change that because I don't like playing by the rules. Now, this is supposed to show you which moves can do what and why the moves. I'm gonna explain why the moves can do that or pieces can do that. But y'all are gonna be the gray pieces. I'm gonna be red pieces. These are gray. These are red. All right. So starting off with the more simple. If a piece like these two are all right, let's say. Hold on. Let me. Let's say these two are here, except for on the other side. If this one moves here, then this piece is allowed to jump 3, and vice versa. I got the boss. Yep. If this thing goes for a diagonal, by the way, if 2 or 3 pieces are moved away from the starting positions, then a piece will be able to shoot to the end and promote. So, with that being said, that's how promotion and die vertical, horizontal. That's how it would all work. Now, there's also a rule in my chess that makes it to where these 2 pieces will be upside down, resembling king and queen, or both kings. If these two get, it, if one of those get taken from the team, then it's an instant win for the opposite team. So if Coke was to take the Coca-Cola's king, then Coke would win, and vice versa. So, oh yeah, uh, if if and when there's a piece being threatened, if there's a piece uh that could get taken, also pieces are allowed to be on. The pieces can go on white. Red squares can go white. White squares can go red. If a piece is if a piece gets threatened or is threatened by another piece, then you can move it. But in this case, if a piece gets threatened, they could take that piece. Now, there's another rule that also makes it a little bit unfair, but fair at the same time. If your piece can take two or more pieces, or if your piece could take two pieces, it could take one piece and automatically take another. And because it's so high up, all of a sudden you can go back to take a piece. But the chances of that happening are slim to none. So yeah. But if and when it does happen, make sure not to do what I just did, because your piece will be taken by king, and king will be promoted heavily. So that's that. There's one other rule that states if a piece is blocked by two pieces in the back, it can jump to the center. It doesn't need to be. There doesn't have to be one for it to move it. There can be two and move. If it's against the board, it can jump over pieces or go straight to a white square in front of it. Same with these pieces. To. It can jump over the. It can either go diagonal or to this one over here. So sorry if y'all can't see it. Just really haven't got it all set up right now. This is just the setup. I can move it back a little bit for y'all to see it better, but then these two are gonna be cut off. So I'll make sure not to use those if I get promotions. Uh, Back to the game. Um, if at any point the king touches this side, if it touch, hold up, if it gets to this side, if it if it gets right here, it gets flipped, it takes the and it promotes. So it works for both sides. So yeah. And out of all pieces, the upside down ones are the well, you know what? I take that back. The ones in the middle are normally kings, but the ones in the back are the noble steed, or the noble steeds and peasant nobles, and the back guards and citizens. That goes for this side as well. Uh, yeah, let's get into it. Also, peasants always move first. So, yeah, or citizens. The ones who get taken are peasants. Also, peasants can only take two at once. So, yeah. So far, they're tied with how many pieces they have taken. Also, if there's two peasants that diagonally, then they could both move up. Fuck. What? All right, so nobles can move up to three red squares, or if it's diagonal five. If it's near the border, then it can move three, then two. So yeah, that's all. That's just for the if there's two nobles remaining, then they can do it. But three, then it stays the same. It promotes and gets sent back. And board resets. Now, if it gets to the end again, then then the person who wins again. If you win three times, you have to retire that piece and go down to one less. So, well, there's 12 pieces, but you'll end up with 11, and it'll keep going down the more you win until there's one left, and it's kind of like a balanced thing. So, yeah. Also, with pieces with two instead of one, they can go four, but they risk getting taken. So, if I was you, I'd just if you played like my game, be careful. That force up, diagonal, take, take again, push up, over, take, take, take. 3 wins, board resets, -1. And that's how it's going to play out until one side has one piece left, which is going to be the middle. Middle will move into noble area. And once either one side loses or one side wins, or if that one piece wins, then the board swap sides. And Greg goes. Don't mind the noise in the background. That's just my brother getting settled. If you don't notice already, 2 of them are missing. That's because if this one wins one more time, it gets retired. gonna take that as a win, so that's retired. Try and get comfortable because this is gonna be like a while. All right, so let's just cut to the point. I'm making it I'm making red win on purpose. Because once all of red wins, or one gets promoted too many times, then it all stacks up into one massive Coke versus a bunch of small pawns. Now, this one can jump anywhere on the board, but here's why I say but. This one, if it loses, I want to make this as clean as possible. Let's say one of the gray pieces gets a win on it. Then what would happen is the Coke Tower would go down until there's one left. If that one gets taken, Gray wins. If Coke gets to the other side without getting caught once, I need to specify once. Actually, it needs to reach the other side 12 times, which is how many pieces there are. 12. If all 12 are out of the board due to winning conditions, then Coke wins. But it has to start on white. Let's begin. Also, the gray pieces are allowed to move back. And this one's allowed to move anywhere on the board. That's blocked, 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 blocked. Also, all of the pieces have to move once before white moves. If they can't move, then they have to move over one. And there's also a rebound effect, but I'm gonna wait for that. All pieces move once. Except for the piece that got caught, it's on a 10-second penalty. That will move. Red can jump. Actually, never mind. Also, fun fact: did you know the BMW manufacturing line was brought here? All right, so if it's like this, then Greg can move once again. But This has to move up. These have to move. Promoted. Promoted. Can't go high enough, so it takes one off. Wins, but now it has to get back and forth until either it captures it all or because now that's one, it can now capture. But it's first capture and it's next one. And that's four captures already for uh what? Now go back over. Jumps over these, captures, red pushes. Captured. This gets promoted. This moves. This moves. This jumps. This captures. Takes. This jumps over. Takes one off. It can no longer attack that one because they're well, it's the same strength as what it took. So it can only go. It has to stay on white. So now it can retreat. Either way it goes is fucked. It takes and it goes over, takes one off, moves, captures, Gola wins. Now, here's the best part. If both towers are like this, both have to start on opposite colors, it's about to get a lot more hard because both of them can take each other out now because the board is empty except for those two towers. Now, I don't know about y'all, but let's begin. They can both move at once, by the way. So this should be like easy. Um, if it's like this, stalemate, and force to restart. Bomb different colors, but if it's like this, we're and they can go back and forth, or red can red can move back, promote. Also, when these towers promote, they get their top back, they get their pieces back. So yeah, but if they were to go back and forth, it looks something like this. Yeah, because it's gonna go over again. It takes one over again. And bam, bam. Loses two. M minus one. Minus one. Minus one. Minus one. Minus two. Minus one. Minus one. Minus one. Minus one. Since these since I kind of says two passes, red wins by one. And for clout, and because I can, congratulations, Cola. You won that one flip. Or fucking cat flip. Now, if you want to play like checkers or chess, you'll need more pieces. But there's also jump. There's also skip checkers, where give me a minute. Both pieces have to be on the same color. So we're gonna choose white. It doesn't matter what side these are on, as long as the color is the same. It's okay. Now, skip chess is well, it's gonna require this. And you'll see what's called skip chess in a second. So first, what you want to do is take this. Blindfold yourself. Like so. I can't see anything. Skip chess is like this. Just kidding. You don't need blindfold. Skip chess is well. Skip chess as long as you can take pieces. As long as you can take pieces, it's your turn. Play, take, 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 play, take, play, take. There we go. With that, that practically sums up the video. But again, those aren't the official rules of chess. If you want to play chess, look up the rules. And with that, that is it. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and the subscribe button if possible. And I'll see y'all again in the next video. Goodbye.